Here we have verse 16 of the 16th chapter of the Gospel of John. Jesus has just told his disciples that everything that is the Father's belongs to Christ, and that is precisely what the Parakletos, the Spirit, is going to disclose to these who are his followers. So the sense of it is really rather staggering that this is going to be the disclosure that will come, courtesy of the Holy Spirit. And then we have this very interesting follow-up comment where Jesus says, mikron. This is an adjective. This is in the neuter singular accusative. It's standing, of course, for the idea of time. Time isn't mentioned specifically, but it's inferred in the phrase. So mikron, as in micro, means small or a little, and that's the sense here. Usually rendered a little while, a little time, but literally it's just a little. Kai, the connective, uketi. This indeclinable adverb means no longer, so a little while and no longer, theoreta, from theoreo, to be whole, to see. It's a little bit more of a profound word than simply blepo, which means to see something that's just out there in your field of vision. This usually has more the idea of seeing it in its true meaning. Our word theory comes from this, and that may be a hint into what's going on here. So yet a little while, and no longer you see me, the direct object, first person accusative singular pronoun. Just a little while, you no longer see me. And then kai, the connective pollen, another indeclinable adverb. Again, mikron, same as here, and yet a little, or again a little bit. Kai opsistha, which is the second person plural future active indicative, the deponent future of blepo, and you will see me. So a little while you're not going to see me, I'm going to be hidden from you, and then just a little while longer you will see me. And of course there's been a fair amount of comment and question and actually a variety of views as to what exactly Jesus means here. Does he mean that they will see him in some sort of spiritual sense of his reality coming by virtue of the disclosure given by the Parakletos? Well, probably so. There probably is something of that going on. Does Jesus simply mean that he's going to be buried and they won't see him for the time that he's in the tomb, and then on the third day he'll be raised, and then they will see him? And that certainly seems to be, at least in some sense, what's going on. And maybe the sense that they're going to see him then is going to give way to seeing him in a more deep and profound sense, suggested by that earlier word, theoreo. One way or another, of course, it's suggesting to us an idea that the meaning of Christ and the very visible presence of Christ are going to be somehow set aside for a moment, but that there's going to be some fuller disclosure that will come soon enough. And whatever else it may mean beyond that, we'll just have to speculate on, but certainly at least that much seems to be going on here.